What's poppin', man? What's good? As y'all see, I took the seat cover off. Well, not on that, but on this. So I'm laying on Cadillac leather, finally. It don't even feel right. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting it dirty or some shit. I don't know. But I need to get my battery for my old car so I ain't gotta do this shit no more. Try my old car to work. But I don't like leaving my car unattended, especially where I live at. So it's like, fuck it. Now, ATMs. If you're a man, attention, time, money. If you're a woman, ass, titties, mouth. MVPs. The most valuable player. Whether you're a player or not is not what I'm trying to get at. What I'm trying to say is people feel you're the best. A lot of y'all are under this assumption that it's about money, looks, status, charisma, game, and whatever. And y'all don't. And a lot of y'all think game is words when really game is peeping out game of other people. All of this plays a part, but to a certain extent, it doesn't mean that this woman or this man is picking because of looks or because of money or because of this or that. That's not. It's deeper than that. That's surface. That's surface game. Surface game is lame game. You got to dissect this shit down. The reason why looks, money, status, and all that shit really don't matter is because not everybody, a whole lot of motherfuckers got it. You know, you're not the only person on earth that got looks, money, status, whatever. There's millions of other people who got it too. So with that being said, how can that be the common denominator of why someone chooses this one or that one? It is to a certain extent. It all depends on the person. Everybody's different. So maybe this guy likes looks. Maybe that's on his top of the list. Maybe my top of the list is a woman who is smart or whatever. You get the point. And when it comes to women, she might like a guy who got this going on or looks or money or whatever. Every woman's not the same. But not only that, you also got to take into consideration that the people that are your so-called competition or whatever you want to call it, they also got the same shit that you could offer. So what is it really that makes people determine who they're going to pick? I'm going to give y'all the real truth. You know what I'm saying? Now that we understand that looks, money, status, and sex and all these things, yeah, they play a part, but that's not the ultimate reason why a person pick you. And we got to consider that everybody different. The real reason why people pick this or that or don't pick this or that, it all boils down to who is choosing them. If men are choosing her or women are choosing him that he thinks, that's the key, that he or she thinks is better than you, then they're not going to settle for you. Even if you are better, that don't matter. It don't matter about the looks, money, status shit. It's all about who's choosing them. So if you take a woman who, and it also depends on, let's just stick to a woman for a second. So if you take a woman who puts looks on the top of her list, any guy that looks better than you to her, she's not going to fuck with you like that, if at all. Now let's say a woman got money on the top of her list. You don't have to look better than, you don't have to be the best looking guy that's coming at her. Now flip that shit with men. Let's say a man wants multiple women. It doesn't matter how good of a woman you are. That's not going to happen. Let's say a man wants one woman. Wait a minute. I don't know what I'm going to say on that one, so just leave that alone. Let's just say, see, it's easier for me to explain it from the woman's side. That's why I be doing this shit. And y'all think I'm bashing women, but I'm trying to get the point across. You know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, with a woman or a man, if they get women liking them, complimenting them, choosing them, whatever you want to call it, that they think, that's the key, that they think are better than you, they're not gonna fuck with you like that. They might fuck you, you know what I mean, something like that, or a woman might fuck with you, attention, time, money, but you're not the MVP. A man might fuck with you, ass, titties, mouth, but you're not MVP. This is why I say, okay, they didn't choose you, let them go. Stop trying to convince people you're the MVP. Because if you're the MVP to them, they're already convinced. It's too many women and men in this world. It's too much money, sex, and all this other stuff that everybody can offer for you to be trying to fight a battle that you cannot win. The only way you win this battle is if she thinks you're the MVP. So what if nobody thinks you're the MVP? What if everybody thinks this guy's better than you and this one, or this girl's better than you, this one? You just keep self-improving. You stay out the limelight. You stay out the limelight and you let the person find you. The problem is y'all want to put yourselves in the limelight and compete with everybody. But everybody loses this game of competing. Even the best of them. Even if you're pulling all kind of women, pulling all kind of men, even they get burned. So if you want to compete, just understand there's consequences to that. You don't have to compete, though, for the right person. That's what I keep stressing to y'all over and over again. I've never in my life had to go after a woman to like me. Ever. Maybe she put herself out there that she liked me and she wants me to pursue her. Yeah, that. But to go after, anytime I try to go after a woman, it don't work. But if I don't, they come after me. It always works. I swear, I mean, maybe a couple times I might have tried to shoot a shot at a woman, but usually, no, it don't work. It just doesn't work. But the other way around, it always works. So why would I, in my right mind, stress myself out? Oh, let me prove this and this and this and this, because it's a battle I can't win. Even if you got more money than this one or that one, there's other people who got more money than you. Even if you look better than this one or that one, there's other people who look better than you. It all depends on what the person's looking for that you're trying to attract, and how they feel about the people that they can attract versus you. So if you're a woman and you say, I'm a fine woman, I got this and that going on, and 9 times out of 10, if you're attracted to the guy, other fine women are attracted to the guy. Now it all boils down to if that guy feels like you are the most attractive MVP. Most valuable person. That's what we're going to name that shit. Man, I'm about to start some shit. Not most valuable player, most valuable person, because that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just got to learn how to be okay with shit, man. It goes better that way. To me, I don't get... Like a lot of y'all get mad because somebody didn't like you or something. I don't. You know what I do when a woman rejects me? I laugh. You know why I laugh deep down in my stomach? Because for one, I know who the fuck I am, and I know she fucked up. For two, I got male friends, and almost all my male friends, they not me. They don't want a one woman. They players. So I'm gonna feed you to the wolves. I'm gonna feed you to my homeboys, and I ain't gotta be mad at you and do you wrong. They gonna do it for me. So and even if they not my homeboys, just men in general. So I don't ever get mad because I know, like, okay, damn, she didn't want me. She about to go to them wolves. She about to go to my homeboys, or she about to go to other men, and I know what's gonna happen there. So for me to be, I'm mad if they get, man, fuck that bitch. Nope, I will never do that because I got my homeboys. Like, high five because another nigga played your ass type shit. I don't hate players. I just don't agree with dealing with multiple women. That don't mean I hate them. I love Too Short and all of them. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't like this don't mean we can't be cool. Don't mean I don't got love for a motherfucker. Just like vice versa. Like, I don't hate bad bitches. I just don't agree with what they do. Like shitting on men and using men and shit. That's all. But back to the real subject, y'all. It's not about the looks and stuff. Y'all like somebody chasing their tail in a fucking circle. Look at me. Look, I got all the I got looks, and look, that's cool and that's great, and that does attract people. But the problem is everybody else got that too, and the problem is it all depends on what the person really likes that you're attracting or trying to attract. And the problem is, it all depends on how they feel about you versus who they can attract. If you take a woman who doesn't seem like she can attract a lot of men, it's a good chance that maybe she thinks it's a better chance of you being the best she can attract. But when it's a woman that can attract damn near anybody, dog, you got to be on your shit. You're going to have to be good all across the board to really attract this chick, because it's just too many guys in her face. But maybe she thinks you're the best out of all of them. I don't know why, or, you know, whatever the case. Maybe, or maybe he thinks you're the best out of all women. And I know people hate to hear this truth. That's why they avoiding running off now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get my dinner. You know, I'm about to eat and chill. I just thought that I'd share this shit with y'all, man. Stop chasing your fucking tail, running around trying to attract people and shit, man. The more attractive somebody is to you, the harder you have to try. That don't mean that you don't try to keep them attracted, right? But to attract them, you don't got to do much at all. If you do, then there's probably not attraction there, just to keep it real with you. But stop chasing y'all tail, man. Y'all in a competition against people who have the same shit you got, trying to convince somebody to pick you, or why they should pick you, or this or that. Man, if that person don't want to deal with one woman or one man, they not going to do it. And there ain't shit you can do about that. But find somebody to do. That's about all you could do. Imagine me crying about women sleeping with all these men. I'll speak on it, but I don't care. It don't bother my feelings, because I'm not going to try to get with those females. You know what I mean? I stay in my own lane. But that's what it boiled down to, man. If they can... It boils down to, I'm going to break this shit down one more time and I'm done, because I'm about to pull up to my stop to eat. It boils down to, when it comes to attraction, it boils down to who they can attract. That's the most important. That's the number one thing that it boils down to. Everybody's telling you that it boils down to money and status and this and that. And yeah, that plays a key depending on the person. But ultimately, because let me rewind back. You can have all the money, but she puts looks on her list. She's not going to choose you 9 times out of 10. You can have all the looks, but she puts money on her list. Or he, whatever. She's not going to choose you 9 times out of 10. But what really determines whether a woman's going to choose you or not is who she could pull. Period. If she thinks she could pull somebody better than you, she's not going to fuck with you. But let's describe what is pulling better. It all depends on that woman. Does she like looks better than anything else? Does she like money better than anything else? Does she want love better than anything else? Does she like status better than everything else? A lot of women like status, so that's why they like men who talk to a lot of men, and that's why they get played. You know what I mean? Because they like status themselves. They want to be, you know, the headline and shit. You know what I'm saying? I suggest y'all not get lost in the matrix. Enjoy your life. Fuck with who fuck with you and fuck who don't. Fuck with who fuck with you and fuck who don't. But be very careful, because a lot of people are going to seem like they fuck with you and they really don't. You see what I'm saying? So the game get even deeper, because it could seem like, oh yeah, they fuck with me. But it could be for attention, time, and money. I didn't even touch on that shit yet. Matter of fact, let me touch on that for a second. If they don't see you as the most valuable person, then if you're a man, it's all about attention, time, and money. I mean, it's about that regardless, but if they see you as the most valuable person, they're not going to misuse you for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they still want your attention, your time, and your money, but they're not going to misuse you. Or they still want you to have that for them. And if it's a woman, yeah, he's still going to want your ass, titties, and your mouth. But if you're the most valuable person, he's not going to misuse you for it. But then again, the game gets deeper. Even sometimes you are the most valuable person. They know that, but they still want to deal with multiple women and men. And I don't have an answer for that one. You know, I just say, just let people be who they are. And if that's what they are and that's what you don't like that, then don't fuck with them. If you're okay with them dealing with multiple women and men, then I don't see what the problem is. How can you cry when you know what it is? When it comes to women and men, y'all know what it is. So why would you cry later? Me, I ain't crying over shit. Because again, I can never get bitter at a woman. Oh man, she didn't want me. She chose that one. I don't get mad because I know how men get down. So, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's like, it's laughable. I'm laughing. Deep down inside, I'm laughing. Not really laughing at her. I'm just laughing because she fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm laughing because I know how my male friends are, and I know how males are in general. So a lot of y'all men, y'all be mad and ready to fucking go to jail over a woman not picking you or shit. Relax. Don't worry. The next guy probably gonna shit on her hard as fuck. Or the next, even women. A lot of y'all women mad, oh, he didn't do this. Man, 9 times out of 10, the next girl gonna shit on him. The girl he really like probably gonna shit on him. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they don't even do y'all wrong. They just don't want to commit to y'all, and y'all mad because they don't want to commit. Everybody don't want commitment. Like, that's just what it is, man. That's why it's important to realize what a person prioritizes. Everybody don't want commitment, and they have that right. You know what I'm saying? It's important to recognize what a person wants. A lot of people know, well, I know he don't want one woman, or I know she don't want one man, but I'm going to try to change it. And then when you can't change it, you mad. What you mad about? What you mad for? Just understand this, man. If they think they can do better than you, then you're just there. You know what I mean? You're just to have fun, attention, time, and money, or mouth, pussy, ass. If they think they can do better than you, and remember, defining better than you is in their eyes. Doesn't mean that who they like is better than you, but in their mind, it's better. Like, I think Cadillacs are better than Chevy. Every man not gonna feel that way. Some men or women think Chevys is better than Lacs. I'm saying you're out your mind. I love Lacs. There's nothing you could do to convince me that Lacs aren't better than Chevy. Then you could take a little level further. Yeah, they might have better motors, but I still like the comfort of the Lac. AKA, yeah, he might have better money, or she might have look better, but I still like the comfort of this woman better. See, this is why you stay out of your feelings when it comes to this shit. Y'all don't even know why half the time people don't even know why they choosing this or that over you. And you mad and ready to start World War III because someone didn't choose you and shit. Understand the dynamics of the fucking game. You're better off just staying to yourself, getting your money and shit, and let someone come to you, and then you decide if you want to fuck with them. As a woman, I know the man gonna come to you to try to fuck, but you're gonna have to decipher out, instead of getting in your feelings, try to decipher out who the fuck the man is first. Then you can decide if you want to be if you're in your feelings. Because a lot of y'all getting in your feelings over a guy you don't know, and then you wonder why, all this and that. You don't even know the guy. You just simply jumped in your feelings. You know what I mean? You gotta really screen a guy out or a woman out. You know what I'm saying? My Chevys. Yeah, you like Chevy, I like Cadillacs. It ain't nothing gonna change that. Nothing you can say that's gonna make me say, well, maybe it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But at the end of the day, man, I want y'all to understand, because it's hot in this car and I'm ready to get out and eat. They're going to choose based off of who they can attract. And if who they can attract is better than you in their eyes, then they're not really going to fuck with you. And if they do fuck with you, that means they settle for you in their eyes. That means they're not going to really be happy or satisfied and prepare for a rocky relationship. A lot of men do this. I'm going to just get in a relationship to have guaranteed sex. And then when they don't get that guaranteed sex, now they treating a woman like shit because you're not who they really want. They really wanted that supermodel. They couldn't get her. So they settle for you. Or maybe a man likes, it depends on what he prioritizes. Remember what I said? Maybe he likes a woman with money, a lot of money. You ain't that, but he settled for you. You know what I mean? You could apply that shit with a woman. Point is, if you're looking for relationships, you want to be the most valuable person, man. You cannot accept nothing less than that. Sometimes they don't know that yet. Sometimes it takes time. But when people reject you, you know what it is. They reject you because they're going to somebody else, or they think somebody else is better. And when they try to come back, they found out it was not true. That doesn't mean that now they think you're the best. No, that don't mean that. That just means that, oh, I need comfort or I need pussy. That's what that means. You still ain't the number one choice. Because if you was, ain't no fucking way they're going to just jump off of you and just leave you alone. Ain't no way. So let me get this straight. Beyonce knows fuck with me. Tawan, fuck with me. All right, I fuck with you, Beyonce. You know what? I just thought that, I just think that maybe, I don't know, I was just going through some shit. That's why I ain't hit you up for a month and all this and that. Now I think, get the fuck out of here, man. Nah, they disappear because they talking to all these people and they think that somebody else is better. And that's fine. A lot of y'all getting y'all feelings and try to fix this and change this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get mad. I don't get mad because I know the other men are just, to me, it's like, imagine somebody stealing from your house and they ran and got away. You couldn't catch them, but you know that your homeboy around the corner waiting to, they about to get them. That's how I feel when it comes to a woman. I just grin. Oh, she ain't picked me. Stupid. I just smile because I know that most men are going to do her dirty. So I don't got to get mad and I need revenge and none of that. And then the icing on the cake is going to be me improving and better. And when I do get a woman, they're going to see that. Man, that dude, Tawan, was single for about 10 years. Now look at the girl he got and look where he at. Stupid me. Yep. Same thing with you. Keep improving. But remember, the people, even if they regret not picking you or shit, they still really don't want you. They just regret that they see what you got and all this and you got a girl or, they just see the happiness that y'all got and the life y'all got. That's what they really mad about. They still don't want you. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted you, they would have never passed up. Same thing with the Beyonce example. If I really want Beyonce, why the fuck, oh shit, Beyonce trying to fuck with me. But I'm just going to ignore her for a month and go off and talk to other women and act like, some shit. Stop it. Ain't nobody going to pass up on no fucking Beyonce if that's who they really like. Whoever their dream girl or dream guy is, they not going to just pass up. Nah. So if you're not their dream girl or dream guy, what are we doing here? If they're not your dream girl or dream guy, what are you doing? It goes both ways. Don't settle and don't deal with people who feel like they settling for you because that's settling too. Still settling. So for now, let me get out of this car. Let me eat my food. Just understand that if they not really trying to fuck with you, either they think they can do better than you or they're talking to multiple people, they confused, whatever it is, it's not good. Either way, they didn't choose you. If they chose you, you would know. If they're choosing you, you would know. If they're not, you're gonna know. You gotta take it as that. You can't try to go get a toolbox and try to craft shit out and none of that. None of that. Oh, you don't like me? Okay, that's fine. I don't even care if I'm wrong and you do like me and I thought you didn't. You really did? Let's just say this. Let's just say, because a lot of that should be happening. I don't know if he really liked me or how he feel or how she feel about me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you don't, then leave them alone. They'll let you know. If they really was interested in you, they're going to call you up. Like, hey, I miss talking to you. How you been? You see what I'm saying? They're going to put their pride to the side because they know that you was trying to get at them or you text them last or whatever, and they're going to come to you at some point. If they don't, fuck them. But be careful with that because if it's too long, then you know what time it is. They went off and they talked to other women and men, and now they need to put you back on the back burner. You probably was already number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what y'all not getting. A lot of y'all think when somebody gives you the number or sleeps with you or this or that, you're number 1. And not really. They already knew that I'm just going to fuck with her. Like, I don't really want her or I don't really want him. I'm just going to fuck. ATM, attention, time, money, ass, pussy, mouth. They already know from jump what it really is. But when they disappear, it's probably because they no longer needed your service. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. Maybe they figured you out. Who knows? It could be a lot of shit, but the point is they disappeared for a reason. It wasn't just they just disappeared. Nah, there was a reason behind that. So when they come back, there's a reason behind that. And the reason ain't because you're number 1. That's a fact.